Hi guys, Heather here. Today we're going to be doing the No Brushes Makeup Challenge, and as you can see I have nothing on my face, so that way we can get a clean start. So I hope you enjoy this video. I've heard it's quite a challenge, and let's dive on in. To be priming our face today, we are going in with the Nivea Post Shave Balm in Sensitive. This is the men's post shave balm, and I am just going to be applying this all over my face and kind of rubbing it in because it is very liquidy. I don't know if you can see that. I'm just gonna dump some out on my hand, and there it is. So we're gonna apply this all over the face and let it get kind of tacky. So while that's setting and getting kind of tacky, we are gonna go in and do our brows. I am using the Brow This Way with Rimmel. It is just like a powder, and as this is a no brushes challenge, I'm just going to go in with my, I think my pinky finger, and just kind of, I don't know how I'm gonna do this, get some on my finger and then apply this into my brows as cleanly as possible. Let's see how this goes. One brow kind of down. I did go a little low here. Oh, I can clean that up. That wasn't so bad. That wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be. Let's do the other one now. Alright, so brows are about as good as they're gonna get. That is definitely, I'm hoping, the hardest part, because right now that was a challenge. So I know that we can go in and clean it up a little bit with some concealer. I'm gonna be using my NYX HD concealer. I'm just gonna apply some on the back of my hand, and we're gonna take this and kind of brush it under the eyebrow ridge to give it some definition and help clean it up. Hopefully this works. I don't know if you guys can kind of see what I'm doing. I'm trying to move in a little bit closer, but it definitely helps if your brows are already shaped beforehand. The concealer does help quite a bit. So we're just gonna leave the rest of the concealer on the back of my hand because I'm gonna come back to that in just a minute. Now we're gonna go in with our Matte and Poreless from Maybelline. This is in shade 120. I'm gonna do 2 pumps on my hand, on my fingers, and then we are just gonna take this and blend it all over the face as best we can. So wish me luck. I am going to need it. Here we go. Okay, so that wasn't as terrible as I thought it was gonna be. My hands are pretty messy, so I'm just gonna wipe them off with a wipe. I am looking at myself in a mirror right now, and pretty, I mean, it's not super evenly blended, but did we really expect it to be with our hands? I did take an extra pump and take it down the neck slightly. Now we're gonna go back in with our concealer and start doing the under eye. All right, all things considered, it's kind of a hot mess. I'm gonna get close up. I don't know if you can see the creasing under the eyes, but I did the best that I could with my fingers. I do have the e.l.f. High Definition Under Eye Setting Powder. This is the only powder besides the eyeshadow that I'm going to use today. Oh, that's not true. I'm also going to be using a blush, which should be lots of fun. But I am going to try and take this a little bit on my finger and just kind of pat this under my eye and see if this can help anything. All right, I feel like that did help a little bit kind of blur and smooth that area. So for those who are gonna try this challenge, that's definitely something I would recommend. But it is kind of a little bit of a hot mess. So next, I think we're gonna go in and contour. It's normally what I would do next. So for contour today, I have not used this, so kind of go with me here, but we're gonna use the Revlon Photo Ready Instafix foundation stick, but I am using 180 Rich Ginger. It looks like this, and I'm just gonna take some on my finger, a little bit, not too much, because again, I'm not sure how this shade is gonna do with my skin tone, and I mean, this is gonna be a hot mess anyways, but it's gonna be fun. So we're gonna start at the back of our ear and just kind of draw. Alright guys, so what do you think? I mean, it's a very light contour, but I'm actually pretty impressed with how this performed and how it worked. I'm normally pretty mediocre, okay, with contouring, but I actually like the way that this turned out, and I kind of like the color too, so maybe this is something I should incorporate into my routine more often. Next, we are going to go in with a Bella Pierre Cosmetics, and this is the, well, there's the right side, but the label on the back is Mineral Blush Autumn Glow. I got this in my Ipsy bag. It is a loose powder, as you can kind of see there. It is kind of an autumn shade, and it is very glowy and kind of subtle and bronzy, so I figured since the contour is kind of lighter, this would be a pretty good shade to go in with next. So I'm gonna get some on my finger, and let's see how this goes. Alright, I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm not super impressed with this blush. I feel like it didn't really add very much color. Maybe it works better with the brush, but right now I don't know, it's kind of lackluster. So to amp up this look, we're gonna go in with a highlighter that I know will be just like blinding, and this is by ColourPop. It is in the shade Monster, and it looks like this. It has a pink reflex to it, so it is a creamed powder type product. So we are just going to take this on the cheekbones, and then a little bit on the nose and a little bit on the chin, and hopefully amp up this look a little bit. All right, so this is what the highlighter looks like. I don't know. There we go. I feel like the lights are not doing it justice right now because it is very intense in person. I think if I were to do this look again, might use a highlighter that has a gold undertone, but this is the only ColourPop highlighter that I had on hand in Monster, and I wanted something that I knew would work well with fingers. So this is what we went with. It does give off quite a bit of glow. I would maybe, like I said, put something gold or something over it just to kind of tone down the pinkiness of this color. All right, so next we are going to go in with our eyes. To start off, we are going to use Bare Minerals Prime Time Eye Primer. And I use this frequently with my fingers, so thank goodness, a part that I know how to do. So let's get started. All right, now that our eyes are primed, we are gonna go in with the Too Faced Natural Eyes palette. It looks like this. And I chose this palette because it is something that I would naturally wear on a day-to-day basis. So to start off, we're gonna start with Heaven, which is this cream colored up here, and we are just gonna apply this all over our lids with our finger. Here we go. All right, now that we have that, we are going to go in to our crease, and I'm gonna start off with Nudie, and then I'm going to add in some Cashmere Bunny, which is this one right here, and we are gonna put those two shades into the crease. All right, next we're gonna go in with Silk Teddy, which is this color right here. And I am going to apply this all over my lid for a really shiny, vibrant color, because blending with your fingers is impossible. Impossible. So I'm gonna clean off my fingers, and we are gonna get to applying something to distract everything else. I should say distract from everything else. All right, here we go. Now that we have that on our lids, we are gonna go back in with Cashmere Bunny, which is this one right here, and try and apply just a little bit more into the crease to give some more definition. So this is what it looks like right now. We are gonna go back in with the Heaven, which was the original color that we put on our lid. And we're gonna highlight under the brow bone, just to give a little bit of lift and kind of, again, distract hopefully from everything else that has gone wrong with this look. So with our pointer finger, we're just gonna give it a little bit of a lift under there. Then we are gonna take Sexpresso, which is actually the color right here, and we are gonna put this under our lower lash line to kind of give a little bit of smokiness, hopefully, to this look. I don't really know, guys. This is probably just not savable at this moment, but it's tons of fun. So we're gonna give it a try. Let's see how it goes. So just a smidge, right? That looks like a smidge. We'll see. Okay, so that could have gone worse. I actually am pretty happy with the way it looks right now. I am not gonna attempt to do eyeliner, although I do have nails and probably would have gone better than most people. But today we are just gonna put some mascara on and call it a day. So I'm gonna go in with the L'Oreal Voluminous Lashes, which is backwards for you. There we go, Voluminous Lashes. And I am gonna go all in and just get lots and lots of product. This is super duper gross. I don't recommend doing this ever. And grabbing my mirror, we're gonna give this a try. So here we go. All right, one eye down. I don't know if you can tell kind of the difference between the two eyes, but this is hard, guys. I don't recommend doing this ever, ever, ever. Like, if you want to try this, do it at home, have fun, but holy crap, this is hard. So here we go with eye number 2. Well, I feel like I have successfully ruined the eye makeup that went mediocrely. So let's let that dry a little bit. I got some on my lower lash line here. And yes, I am pointing it out to you because I'm awesome. And we are gonna get a lip, so hold on just a second. I'll be right back. I am going to be using the NYX Soft Matte. Yep, Soft Matte Lip Cream in San Paulo. And I am just going to apply some of this to the back of my hand, like that. And we are going to take our finger and apply this to our mouth and hope for the best. All right, guys, I'm looking at myself in the viewfinder and whoo, this is a laughing stock, and that is totally okay. I had so much fun doing this. The lipstick did come out a little streaky, and I think I probably actually spent more time on the lipstick than maybe anything else. And that's because I expected it to be better, but it's not. So, you know, probably would have gone better if I had exfoliated my lips first, but it is what it is. So here we go. Here's the final product. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Anytime I can make a complete fool out of myself for YouTube, I am happy to do so. So if you have any other suggestions or challenges or things you want me to try, just let me know and I would be happy to give them a go. So with that, please make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you liked watching it. Subscribe down below. I will be putting up 3 videos a week, Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. And I hope to see you guys in the next video. Please join the family so that way we can definitely keep in touch. And with that, have a great day, guys. Bye.